Yeah, so the Scrumspace program is really about developing fundamental science that will help us in the future designing really efficient scramjets. This is a very nice test case, and all our PhDs at UQ have been working on that, trying to understand the science. It's at the same time complex and simple. It's just the right balance, so we can make good science on a simple geometry, but getting this thing in the sky is very complex, and that's what we are trying to do. I'm the technical lead of the project, which means that I'm responsible of all the technical aspects. So basically, Professor Russell Boyce, which is the director and which is also a scientific lead, has provided me with a scramjet that he wants me to bring in the air to the right condition, and I'm just making this happen. So I'm just making sure that all the systems are working, that the design is able to meet our requirements, and that basically we can have a successful flight. Well, we're here today to do some fuel calibration, which means understanding how we have to drive the valve, which is controlling our fueling system of this vehicle, and how to tune it so that it's giving us the right amount of fuel while we are flying.
My role in the Scrumspace team is to reorient the vehicle once it's left the atmosphere, so that when it comes back in, the vehicle's pointing the right way to fire up the engines.
We're providing independent testing of the Michael's reorientation algorithms, and we basically fly the vehicle through a simulated mission before you launch to make sure that it's going to perform what it's meant to do. So we simulate the vehicle's trajectory and simulate all the sensors, and then Michael picks up that output of the sensors we simulate, and his code, as you said, reorients the vehicle so it's pointing the right direction when it re-enters the atmosphere.
Yeah. So as part of the development of this control system, I've tried to break my code by throwing all kinds of errors at it which might be experienced in real life, and I basically have to give Andrew the same goal to try and break my code, but independently, because of course I'm biased. I'll know what'll sort of break it, but if Andrew throws everything he has at it and it holds together, then that develops confidence.
It's called hardware-in-the-loop testing, and it's really trying to just trick the flight computers, trick the vehicle into thinking it's flying a real mission.
Scrumspace is really the first step in a 20-year roadmap for using scramjet as a means of bringing satellites, for example, in space. It's really for access to space purpose. And scramjet are so much more efficient than rocket that we could save a lot of money in a satellite flight, in bringing a satellite to the sky. So that will allow us to either fly bigger satellites for the same cost, or just reduce a lot the cost of a launch. And when you see the satellite cost more than its weight in gold, it's very important.